Johnny the Singer. Talk, talk, talk. The shortest talk show. How you doing? Tuned in again? Anyway, I reflected on some of these last shows, and for today, after this crazy week of everything, just to remind Americans, people around the world, that about racism, there's no place for it. I'd like to see these guys, these speakers who say, oh, black people aren't good enough to fly a plane, Black people don't have the brain power to serve in the Congress. Go say that to Michael Jordan's face. I'd like to see you do that. Go say that to LeBron James's face, your heroes, your sports heroes. Say it to the Chief Justice. He's black. He's a top judge in the United States. We have blacks serving all over. We had a black president, President Obama. We had a black a colored, vice president, Kamala Harris. When you say this horrible stuff, this racist stuff, you're hurting kids. Little black kid hears you. They're 5 years old, just starting school, being told, well, you're black. You don't have the brain power to do something. It's so hurtful and it's so wrong. It's incredibly wrong and just short-sighted, It's stupid, really. There's no place for it. That's why I put the thing up, Trump racist, because he embraces these people. He tells America, these are wonderful people, And they're not. They're not. If they're espousing this stuff in 2025, we already went through this as a country. And we solved it. We said, we're not having it, I don't want to go over the entire history, but this stuff is incredibly hurtful and it's incredibly disgusting. So I'm going to challenge every billionaire that just got $50 million from Trump in a huge tax giveaway by the federal government with the stroke of Trump's pen and the Republican cult. Donate some of that money to fixing this stuff, to, propping up our poorest communities. And I'll get into that in the next segment, but there's no room for racism. It makes me ill. I said in a previous episode, I had an operation with a black doctor. He saved my life. I was so happy to have him operate on me. And I was lucky enough I had insurance, but I didn't bat an eye. He's awesome. He did the best job. There's no scar. He was so skilled and black. And no problem, So stop this stuff. Let's impeach Trump.